What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another week of the Quigley podcast, and this week we get into episode 6, which, if you're watching the video version of this, I actually intro thinking it is 7. My bad. But we do have a little bit of Halo news to talk about. We start looking into our thoughts on Birmingham, of course, coming up pretty soon, but more importantly, our thoughts on DreamHack Atlanta, which we are hopefully going to be making an appearance at later on this year. And then we actually end up reminding ourselves by accident about the newest announcement of Team USA Esports, or I guess really just USA Esports, and just kind of our thoughts on their new management and leaders that they have announced, as well as our thoughts on where this could be kind of lifting up the future of esports and the ecosystem that we're a part of. So, do hope you guys enjoy this one as always. We appreciate the love as always, and we will catch you in the next one. We do hope you enjoy it. What is going on, College Halo fam? Or maybe you're not a part of College Halo and you just enjoy hearing our terrible takes on everything else that is not College Halo. But either way, you did find this video, and we would like to welcome you to what I believe is Season 3, Episode 7
Oh
of
man,
the Quickly podcast. Was I wrong there? Was I right? I think I'm right.
I want to say you're right, but I don't even know.
I think it's 7. I think it's 7. But look, we got a lot to go over. A lot of well, not really major Halo news, but Halo comp news has come out here recently. Have some things to touch on. Maybe a little bit of college Halo drama that's been happening, been circulating around the airwaves.
The airwaves. That was good. That was a good one.
Thank you. Look, I'm joined once again by the host, Banksy Boy, or Banksy Boy. 5-time award winner of Dad of the Year because he has 5 children. That was a terrible joke, but I was trying to make a point there. How we doing?
Honestly, we're doing really good. I would be better if some of the news we were going over wasn't as like kind of depressing on the comp side of things.
You're really missing those chairs, huh?
Dude, we'll talk about these chairs. I got to pull it up right here. I'm looking at it. So disappointed. But I want to say it's episode 6. You were off by 1.
I tried, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, that's because when Ben makes his intros, he skipped a number. He started counting wrong. We fixed it though, but here we are.
We did fix it.
But like Ben said, we're gonna talk about some comp news that's come out, and we're gonna then go into some college Halo stuff that's kind of stirring the pots in everybody's Discord. But the first thing here is DreamHack Atlanta has kind of been fully announced. Tickets go live the 19th, which is tomorrow. We're recording as of the 18th right now. Well, team passes go live. You have like a viewing ticket right now.
That is true. That is true. I do, just in case, you know. I also wanted the goodies, so I got it early, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But they pretty much gave us everything about Atlanta. Now, obviously, we had Birmingham, so a lot of us expected it to be the same.
I thought we'd at least get chairs.
America's let us down, dude. I didn't think we were gonna get chairs. Like, honestly, it's a little sad that we're not. I mean, look, I get the Birmingham one because it's a European event. You don't necessarily know who's showing up or how big the crowd's gonna be. Because if I'm not mistaken, London, was it London? One of the events?
You talking about like year 2, I think it was, when Quadrant hosted?
Yeah, Quadrant's hosted.
I think you're right. Yeah.
It was smaller. It was just a smaller event. And it wasn't necessarily because of like viewership at the time. Viewership was going up. It was just, it's a European event, right? Not everybody can go. And of course, I'm looking at it here and I can't see Birmingham's Halo section to see how big it is. And no one's posted it.
Three tables.
3 tables only. But it's pretty much the same. Atlanta is going to be the same for Halo as it is for Birmingham. We have the same Halo 5, Halo 3, Halo Infinite 2v2s, and then we have a Halo Infinite FFA. So, you want to do a 2v2? Do that.
You guys all left me last time, so yeah, I'd love to do a 2v2.
Yeah, no, we got slammed. We got slammed last time. Well,
Connor and Eder did kind of make a little run. They won one.
They did. I was with me and Stan. Got bodied round one against some goats. But the 2v2s we did weren't Halo Infinite. We did all the old games, and you were like, I don't play those games.
You guys did do Halo Infinite.
I didn't. I didn't do Halo Infinite 2v2.
Oh, you didn't get into it either?
No, I did Halo Infinite FFA.
You did 2v2 because I wanted a teammate and you weren't, and the only person that wasn't doing it was Dill.
I did Halo Infinite 2v2?
Yeah.
Oh. Is that the one I did with Stan?
I think so. Because me and Stan did the 2v2 H3. And we played some we played like the guys who came in like third place. And they were like, we legitimately were asking them their settings before the game started. And Stan was like, does keyboard and mouse work on this? And they're like, yeah, we can show you how to hook it up. And like, they were the coolest guys ever. Like, they were such a vibe, but we got absolutely smoked.
Yeah.
It was horrid.
Me and Connor did. Oh, you're right. I didn't do the Halo 5. Halo 5. Me and Connor did the Halo 3. And we were doing fine at the beginning of the match. And then the people we were against started getting the ball. Like, I think the first series was like 25-23. And we lost by like 2 kills. And then after that, it was just, we got steamrolled. But all those are back. I wonder how those are going to be at events because we don't really have pro teams outside of one right now. So, like, I mean, looking at it, the Halo 3 is on Sunday. Ooh. Halo 3 on Sunday is a little.
Anybody watching the video version of this episode? These ships are fire. I just want you to know.
Are they hot or like they're just good?
No, fire like they're good, yeah. They're not sponsored.
That sounds gross.
It's actually not bad.
I don't like avocado.
No. It's avocado oil.
What's the difference?
No, it's avocado oil that they baked it in. It's special sauce flavored.
Oh. I'm caught up now. Maybe I'll try it.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying
I could try it. Halo Infinite 2v2. It looks like is ran for 2 days. Yes, it is. 2v2 for Halo Infinite is ran Saturday and Sunday at Atlanta because it runs late Saturday afternoon and then Sunday morning you run up in here. And the Halo Infinite FFA just says Saturday, but it's 6.5 hours for 128 players. I don't.
Wait, what is this for? This is for the regular. Wait,
Huh?
Which one's only 6 hours?
The Halo Infinite FFA.
I can see that. It does run kind of quick, but I don't know if I don't know.
But like I'm looking at these. Okay, the Halo 3 we don't see until Sunday, but it's not a lot of signups. The Halo 5 is only 8 team signups, and that's on Friday. Want to sign up for Halo 5?
I'm down.
Well, because like I'm thinking about, so this is just for everybody. If we're looking at what's going to have the least amount of pro players in it, wouldn't Friday have the least amount of pro players on Halo. You know, like Halo 5 is a lot of the pro players' games right now. And it being on Friday means it's going to be a lot of Passion Pit people. Why are you looking at me like that?
You trying to say we don't make it through Friday?
It's only
What's
Friday.
wrong with you?
Oh, talking about if we
No,
play.
I'm saying we're gonna be like still in the pit. You know, we're gonna be still grinding it out because
We're just
we're
that
gonna be
good.
winning, right?
Yeah, we're gonna win.
Okay. Glad that we have the same mindset here.
Yeah. um, imagine just we because DreamHack is going to be based on points, right? And because
Maybe, maybe I don't.
well, because
I genuinely don't know.
everybody's earned points for everybody listening. Everybody in HCS, they've earned points. They got points from their open series, their online qualifiers to get free travel. Um, and maybe I'm just crazy, but here, let me see if I can scroll up and find it. Oh, here we
You
go.
might be crazy. You might be crazy.
So Friday, Friday's the first day, by the way. Just saying, or we'd have to win out Friday to not do the Halo 5. So
I think we do it.
32 team open bracket begins on Friday. Includes 4 online qualified teams seeded 1 to 4. Top 8 teams advance to pool play.
Okay.
So
okay.
there will be a pool play. That we don't see, so we're not going to see Shopify until like later Saturday, maybe is what it looks like. Maybe I like the way it says it. It doesn't give me times,
Yeah.
but I imagine they're going to want this 32 team open bracket to get the ball rolling. Teams that so top 8 go to pool play. Teams that finish 9 through 12 move to last chance qualifier. Last chance qualifier determines the final 2 teams for pool play.
Oh shoot. Is
Oh,
that how it's
Shopify
usually been?
Shopify's in pool play. These pro teams are in the pool. They're
Yeah.
in the open bracket.
What'd you just say?
If I'm getting this right, 32 team open bracket begins, includes 4 online qualified teams seeded 1 through 4. The 4 online qualified teams would be the top 4 teams from the online qualifier, which is everybody that played in Open 1, Open 2, and the online qualifier, which includes Shopify Rebellion.
Okay.
So it says the top 8 teams move to pool play. So we could round 1 Wyatt.
I told Clay if he's gonna play at Atlanta, bro, I need to see him and Wyatt play on main stage. You know.
So teams that are 9 through 12 go to last chance qualifier to determine the final 2 teams for pool play, because it's 2 pools of 5 teams. So instead of having the 4 pools like we usually do with 4 teams each, we're having 2 pools of 5. Then Saturday, pool play concludes. Top 4 teams from each pool go to a championship bracket. Championship bracket starts Saturday, and then it's an 8-team double elim. And then Sunday, the bracket concludes.
Why did it make everything so difficult? Is this how it's always been? Like, am I just faded? No, I'm actually not faded, by the way. But
So
you know,
the thing is we're having these pro teams not already in pools. So instead of filling the bottom 4 slots of pool play, which is
it's
what
filling all of them.
it's filling all of them on day one.
Got you. So we just got to clutch up and make pools. What you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Could you imagine? Hey, Wyatt.
Yeah.
But we would have to play in these open series. But we need to find out soon, by the way.
The crazy thing is like I think this is probably going to be one of the like I mean, okay, let's just go ahead and be honest before the event even happens. Shopfire Rebellion is going to win the event. Oh, what? Whoa! Surprising. Early prediction. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Okay, Shopify Rebellion is gonna win the event, but I do believe that everything else under that is probably gonna be some. Well, outside of maybe like the second, third place, maybe will probably be some of the like most competitive Halo in those like lower sided tiers that we've ever seen. Just because like at this point, you're not seeing a bunch of just anybody showing up to open bracket. Like the people who are showing up for a Halo event are like the hardcore like comp community, you know?
Yeah.
Which is
So
why we will probably get double first round.
yeah.
That was a troll. You weren't supposed to agree with that.
We could look, if we don't play the open brackets and earn points, bottom team of points in pool play plays top team of points, which is Shopify Rebellion. Round 1.
Bro, wait. Yo, imagine we show up to the event and there's just like this like they're like, all right, here's your matchup. And so we go and we're like checking the board. We're like, oh, okay, we're on this station. And we go over there and there's just a crowd of people just around. And we're just like, oh, like why we got so many people around? And then we just see the last shot, Cycle, Frosty, like they just Royal 2, they're just all coming to sit down across. I'm already checked out. I'm checked out thinking about it.
But like technically that's how it should work. Is first place would technically play last place first round, and then it fills or like generalize in the bottom like 10.
I was about to say, like, technically, I mean, there's probably going to be other teams that also don't play in those. So, like, there is a chance we just get the you know
we get
the long end of the stick. They get the short end, and we get to not have to play that team. But maybe I'll try to play in some, you know. And if you can, then we'll play in some, even if it's just with pickup teams, just to get points, you know.
Points don't transfer if two teammates change.
You sure about that?
Well, wasn't that the whole thing with FaZe and Space Station? They lost their points because they swapped two players.
You think they're really paying attention to the College Halo goons? I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna be like, oh, these guys. Yeah, we'll just let them have the points. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, they're not going anywhere.
You're right. You're right.
You know who I want to play round 1?
What?
The University of North Alabama.
That would be insane.
Could you imagine me and you and Leo and I don't know whoever. I'm. Whoa! I just trolled. I just said Leo. Why? Don't leak that. Leak. No, I'm just trolling. I don't actually know if Leo's gonna play with us, but I'm just like, imagine it's just like Full Sail versus UNA on land.
Message cave right now.
I didn't even think of it like that.
God, we can make it happen.
Let me get Burns.
It's true. Burns would just go to DreamHack for fun. But God, that would be a crazy event. But no chairs.
Now that would pull a crowd, bro. Burns versus Shopify Rebellion round 1.
Let me message Burns real quick. Be like, hey, what are you doing in a month?
Oh my gosh, dude. That would be insane.
Why'd my Discord go down? Oh, there you go. Wait, is it a month? Right?
No, it's May, bro.
Oh,
March,
no.
April, May.
Oh yeah. No, the online stuff is next month. So we need to lock in. We need to lock in right now. You guys are hearing it first on the podcast.
Anybody looking for a team? Hit me up.
Hey. Whoa.
No, I'm saying like hit me up to like join our team.
Oh yeah.
I'm not ditching you.
I was about to say, I was like, dang, live? It's crazy. But Let's talk about our complaints real quick, since I'm hyping myself up about this event now.
I know you're a complainer on this one.
No chairs
I saw
again.
that one coming.
No chairs. Ben, come on.
Look, let's keep it real. They probably saw the number of tickets that were bought for Birmingham, and they were like, you know what? If they'll show up for this with no chairs, they'll show up to Atlanta with no chairs.
I'm just like, dude, that's crazy. That like,
I saw it coming.
I mean,
No, I actually didn't, but it is kind of crazy.
that's.
But then again, like Halo is not exactly the biggest thing right now, so I mean, it's not like that surprising, you know? Like I feel like
chairs, Ben. If you're gonna spectate Halo, you can't without standing. The chairs are for the spectators.
well, yeah, but I mean, like, I think what we're hearing is that there's going to be no main stage. Like, I feel like it's going to be just like that event. I think it's going to be just like the event that LVT hosted. And if you want to watch a game, you're going to have to go stand around the passion pit area, and there's just going to be big monitors set up for us to watch, you know, without standing right behind players.
Oh my god! Right, you're probably right.
I guarantee. Watch, Birmingham will probably be just like that.
Oh my! I didn't even think that way.
We have been demoted to a community event.
I didn't even fathom.
Yeah.
That. You're probably
Yeah,
right.
because I mean, you think they're gonna make a huge area open just for us to all go stand? No, they're not going. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, here's this huge area where we could have put chairs. There isn't going to be one of those for us.
Oh my! I didn't even think about it like that. But
Yeah.
bro, it's $86,000.
I don't know, man.
Technically,
that's it?
So it's 86,000 for the 4v4. There's, is it 4,000 for the open series and the online qualifier? So it's like 1.5 or 1.2, whatever for the online stuff. Then it's 1,000 for the Halo 5, 1,500 for the Halo 3, 2,500 for the Halo Infinite 2v2, and then 5,000 for the Halo Infinite FFA.
I gotta lock in for the FFA. Every time I've played in one, I have gotten one tier better. So we gotta just shoot for the stars.
Yeah, true. And it's all on Xboxes again. So
I'm locked in.
So that's the one thing I've thought about playing on like 120 FPS and getting used to that. I obviously haven't, but everything is on Xboxes. I do find it a little criminal that full play isn't on PCs. I can understand the
yeah.
I can understand the open bracket, right? Even though like everybody's in the open bracket from the get-go, seeing what I've seen. If we're all on Xboxes, and then if you're in the top 10, the stations become PCs. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. I mean, of course you would love to see it, but once again, we're not even getting chairs. So why do you think they give us PCs?
That's true. But it's like, make the free play section the PCs to start with. Yep. And then once you whittle down the teams, make the free play section now the Xboxes, and then put everybody on the you know what I mean? Like, you could have done something. Because
you're making way too much sense right now.
Yeah, it kind of makes me mad. Because it even says like there's free play all day Friday, all day Saturday, and most of the day Sunday. Sorry, an hour and a half on Sunday. But like there's free play, and it's going to be on Xboxes. Just put PCs there, and then change it. Change the sign. Pick up the sign and move it. It's going to be a movable sign. We're not worth that much. I mean, what's going on over there?
It did that thing again where my mic just disappeared.
Just gives up.
Yeah, we're back though. It's okay.
But I mean, yeah, no, I'm actually really excited. We'll talk more about our stuff, but
Hmm.
just Halo has that thing of just being kind of in the group right there. So I know it's going to be fun, even if we, don't end up playing. I do want to do the online stuff still, bro. It's 32 teams. We have to buy a ticket tomorrow.
I guarantee it's going to be more than 32.
32 teams.
I guarantee it's got to be more.
When has DreamHack deviated from the number allowed?
How many times does Halo deviate from the number allowed? All the time.
But it's not a Halo Run event.
Ah, that's fair. That's
It's
fair.
it's literally called DreamHack featuring Halo.
All right, all right. Hold up. I'm messaging. Hold up.
It's literally called DreamHack Open featuring Halo. Anywho, where do I go to see bracket information? Let's see.
Don't worry. I just messaged the A team.
Oh, did you? All right.
And by A team, I just mean the group chat to hope that somebody's going to say that they want to play.
Well, next week we'll see how many teams are at Birmingham, and that will confirm it.
12.
Only Shopify.
Oh, brother.
Because Birmingham had the same. Oh, wow. Oh. Huh. Birmingham timing is set up different.
Yep.
All day
Sounds
Friday.
right.
All day Friday is pool play and last chance qualifiers, and then Sunday starts the pool play. And then Saturday starts the pool play. Okay, Birmingham, I see you. Getting mixy with it. All right. Anywho, let's go to the next topic. Okay.
Here we go. Finally,
We're
he's
excited.
back.
Hey, calm down, man. The chairs just heated me up.
I know. Well, you are dad, so like you really do need to sit down, take a breather.
I know he can't see my face. I'm a little disappointed, but true.
I hate to say it. I really do because I wanted to be there primarily for Halo, but like if there's seating, which there will be, I'm just saying if, in a theoretical sense, because we know there will be, if there's seating for COD and Counter-Strike, you will find me in those seats before you will find me standing for multiple hours watching the same team win Halo. You know what I mean? Like, no offense. Like, I'm going to be there for finals. I'm going to be there for certain matchups. But, like, I'm not just vibing in the Halo Hall the entire weekend.
Can I be honest
never
about
being able to sit?
If the way COD's going,
Mhm.
I got to really see how Birmingham goes, right?
Okay.
Because Gentlemates are now 8th or something. They are not. They just won a major, and now they're 8th in online qualifiers. Or online events.
Not great.
And they were killing it in online before. So you know what I mean? So it's like, what happened? They did say there's personal stuff with that team online.
Oh.
Sib said there's like people are having personal problems outside of the game that are things, and he said it. There are things you can't avoid. There's nothing wrong with the team. People just have personal things.
I also saw him say, "Quit hating Envoy." He said it in some other words, but we'll just say it that way.
Yeah, but everybody hates on Envoy every year.
He's the optic scapegoat.
He really is. But
Outside of Hook, but
that's true. Optic's 9-0 going into this final week before Birmingham. They're going to be 11-0 because I don't see Falcons or I think it's Toronto they play beating them. I mean, Toronto lost to Cloud9 for God's sakes.
Dude, I literally wait, hold up. Continue talking because I'm actually going to bring the iPad back out because I do believe there's something that I could look up here to continue this conversation.
But so it's
please continue.
For COD, I don't know if I'm watching anything at DreamHack until Sunday. You know what I mean? Or like at least not like actively going to sit in the general area because they revealed the map for Birmingham. If you're in general admission, good luck meeting a player. Um, it looks bad over there for COD. It looks huge, but like, just saying, good luck meeting a player. Um, I just don't know if I'm watching anything except it on Sunday. To see like Champ Sunday stuff. But like
Let's see.
CS:GO,
Yeah, that's what I was actually going to pull up. Let's see some of these. Okay, here's what we have so far coming to CS:GO. Main event. These are teams that, of course, were invited through the main event
yeah,
system, where like they're just in because they're
that good.
I get not really partnered teams, but they're teams that are in the ecosystem, right?
I think also it's a point system in CS:GO where if you win those online events and whatnot, you automatically earn invites to said next event. Which
Indeed.
yeah, which IEM. That's just how they work. Of like a matter of once you get a certain amount of points or win, like you could win one event and then you're invited to a different event without
Yep.
having to try. Yeah.
So we do have from VRS invites, we do have NRG Legacy, Team Vitality, Navi, FaZe Clan, Team Liquid, B8, Australis, Gamer Legion, Foot Esports. I always say Foot. I think you are supposed to say FUT. Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Foot Esports, M80, BC Game. And then 3 more who are to be determined through the next or the upcoming qualifiers that are still happening. Of course, through the closed qualifiers that already happened, these are your kind of like, I guess you could say, AM teams who are kind of coming up to then play. Bet Boom Team, Eyeballers, Fnatic, Sinners Esports, Alliance, K27 Esports, Inner Circle, Cybershock Esports, ENCE, Tricked, Team Nemesis, Johnny Speeds, OG Esports, Nuclear Tigers, Basement Boys, and Bet M33. And then, of course, through the America's closed qualifier, we have, and this is actually going to be kind of cool. I didn't know this. Passion UA, Voca, Rave, Boss, Wildcard, Team Mouse, Sports Bet Expert, and Fisher College.
Wow. Fisher?
Fisher.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean,
ooh,
sorry, go ahead. Say what you were gonna say.
I'm not gonna bring that up yet, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that you could have transitioned there, but I don't want to like end the conversation yet.
yeah, go ahead.
I just think that it's so cool to see like the main event. 16 teams are gonna compete in this double elimination bracket, and then in the closed qualifiers, we're gonna have like 24 teams. And I like that they have it split where it's like 16 global and then 8 from Americas. Where they'll play in their own double elimination bracket, and then that will then qualify them for the main event, right? I like how they do that, but what I really like is all these teams that I genuinely think will have good matchups.
That's true.
There's like actually going to be something fun to watch. Also, just if you didn't know, because I know you really would love to know this part, there will be seats.
We can sit.
We can sit while we're watching. I'm pretty sure I don't know who I gotta talk I got a cousin who might be going. He's kind of hyped now, I think. He told me he was just gonna kind of vibe with us, but I was like, brother, I know you want to see CS. I'll go watch CS with you, bro. Trust.
Yeah, I'll watch
And now
CS.
I gotta like I gotta try to ask him like who we should be cheering for in this, because he keeps up with this stuff.
Well, I mean, I will transition this into actually a new topic. I won't talk about the one thing I was going to talk about because this is so much bigger because my brain farted and then you said Fisher College at an event. I love I'm so actually really excited for CS:GO. I watch a lot of stuff on the side, like just when I'm chilling, I'll watch like CS:GO and whatnot. CS:GO, Val, just anything going on in that universe. A college team being that high, and we have this conversation in COD a lot. We have the conversation in, is it Val, where it's like Maryville is really high up there.
Yep. I believe
They made
it
it to an
was.
event. They were invited.
Yeah, I believe it was Winthrop's team that actually pretty much like the majority of that team got picked up by Envy when they.
Yeah.
I believe it was Winthrop. I could be trolling on that, but like yeah, there's definitely been some big names in college esports getting into these shooters that are not. Well, actually, I can't say not Halo because we do have a college Halo player who's like just won a world championship.
Yeah, and he's gonna win another one this year. Um
That is correct.
but a college team in esports, and it's been something we've talked about a lot, where a path to pro via college should be a thing. It should be a natural flow of esports to have a profitable business. And it's just we got an announcement this past week. You commented, you actually retweeted it and you requoted it and made a tweet about it. But Team USA Esports, okay?
I
It's a
forgot about this. I completely
yeah,
forgot about this.
yeah,
And you're right. I did quote tweet it.
yeah. And you saying Fisher being invited, you know what I mean? Is literally like it is possible. Now, I'll make the statement a lot of people make, and I'll even quote Mason on this. Will the school pay me to play for them? You know what I mean? A lot of people are. You weren't there for that,
It's not a school, right?
Fisher,
Oh, I thought you were talking about USA
but
Esports. I was like,
like,
brother, that's the whole thing.
obviously, like getting a school into like a higher esports competing,
Yeah.
they're probably paying for their ride. You know what I mean? Like, can you go win for me in esports? Sure, here's a full ride. So that mindset, yes, a lot of people are gonna have the complaint. Like, I'm not gonna go full out for college if they're not gonna pay for me. I think it's insane. Um, that's like going to some half baked college to play football because you really like football and you technically have a chance to be scouted into the NFL, but they're not going to pay for you don't have full scholarships or something. I mean,
Yeah.
that guy who there's a lot of football players who were walk-ons. Um, One guy got drafted by the Colts. Sadly, he passed away right before he got to start. But he went to it was the Razorbacks, I think, right? Arkansas. I can't remember his name, but he was a walk-on.
That sucks.
He wasn't brought in, but he brought them to national championships the year they won. And I'm pretty sure anybody listening can just correct me on who that is. But he's one of the sole reasons, and he was a scholarship kid. Okay, he wasn't meant to be on the team, or necessarily like wasn't asked to be on the team, but he went his way and he brought that team to a national championship. It can happen, right, guys? You don't have to be paid to succeed, and
But
let
it is nice.
it is nice. But like I think that's where the argument comes with like Fisher, Maryville, Winthrop. Like these schools are obviously paying for high tier competitive players, but like USA Esports. Let me pull it up here because I can. USA Esports officially starting, and it's serving esports athletes, organizations, and communities. So it can grow, it can connect, and I think it's exactly what we talked about needing with the issue with college esports right now.
Can I
Being
play devil's advocate for just a second?
Go ahead, yeah.
Are we sure that this like yes, I do agree with what you're saying right there at the end. Like this is what we've been talking about, where like we really do think that there's something needed in a big way. But is this it? Because now I know that there were a few names on that like board of directors list or whatever. Like they were like, hey, these are our head honchos. These are the guys running our, our league, or not league, our like business and everything.
Do you know who they are?
A few of them were like former professional players.
Yeah.
I know, dude, what he used to play for 100 Thieves.
Jurgensen, which is one of
Yeah,
the best mid laners in league's history.
yes, and I am not like
Well,
downplaying that. I'm just trying to say, to the extent of where they're trying to take this, do we think that the leadership that they have in place is what we, and by we I don't mean me and you. I mean
yeah.
we as in like the community of esports as a whole really need, you
Let
know?
let me read off some accolades here. And I know this is going to be a long episode, but it is
Okay.
what it is. Um, right here, we're going to start here first. Um, Dr. Bowen Chung, board chair, professor in residence at the UCLA Department of Psychiatry and Field School of Public Health.
Okay.
You right there, you already have like a person who understands the
A
college
people
environment,
person.
like a people person, a college environment person. He serves on the LCS Players Association board and is the team physician for Team Liquid. He quite
Okay.
literally advocated for players and their health and works for Team Liquid. So like he understands
I think
the like mental and physical side of esports, and he personally works with Team Liquid. But Jurgensen, just like we just said, one of the most decorated people in North America League of Legends, amazing mid laner, 6-time LCS champion, 4-time LCS MVP, and he's an IEM champion. He's a 6-time All Pro first team. Like he's done a lot in the esports, and he came from a foreign country. Like he wasn't, you know, he came to an American team, but he got fostered playing just the game, being that good. And he honestly changed the game. He's one of the people that changed the game. But I just think he has a really strong understanding of like being in a world you don't understand and having to fight to get there. Um,
okay, okay.
Sapphire, Emmy award winning in game director, Counter Strike world champion, first woman esports insider Hall of Fame inductee is on this list. So now we have our conversations about women's esports and how it is, but finally in like Valorant, there's a whole women's team that's just slamming everybody. You know what I mean? I think she's a wonderful addition, especially just being the fact that Counter Strike, Valorant majors, and just being strong in women's esports, not like 100% playing all the time, you know, but just being a part of it. Dr. Gene Block, a professor at UCLA, again, another college guy who's a neuroscientist. Hey, like another college person who wants to support esports, right? I think that's the good thing here is there isn't a lot of like we're not going and getting pro teams like esports pro teams. I mean, like let's
Yeah.
make this thing. We're getting people in like college esports or in college in some sort of fashion that wants to be a part of esports in this.
Yep.
Caroline Henry, all right, seasoned intercollegiate athletics leader for more than 3 decades. Okay, that includes the NCAA, Mountain West Conference. She also serves a chair at Riot's Collegiates Association of America.
3 decades. Holy.
So she's experienced athletics for decades in the college, like just athletics, not esports, athletics. And is also served a chair in Riot's like college esports side of things. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
has a background already just getting kids up and going. Jordan Nothing Gilbert. He's a North American Counter Strike. He played both.
Nothing. Yep.
Yeah, nothing.
Yep. I know the name.
Okay, cool. Spanning both Counter Strike 1.6 global offense. He is a formal professional. He was Player of the Year. Won ESL Pro League Season 4 with Cloud9. So again, someone who has done a lot in and around an esport, and he's played through the game. This one's a Valorant one, I think, or no, yeah, Valorant. It's a lot of Valorant and Counter Strike, and we can kind of talk about that at the end. You have Erna Anthea, who competed in
Yep.
Counter Strike and Valorant on FlyQuest and TSM. She's a broadcast talent for Valorant, so you'll see her a lot on the caster and on the analyst desk.
Indeed.
She does challengers, game changers. So she's doing everything that's Valorant related from not pro to pro. So I think that's great to have on there. You have Amy Harris, who is a
It's actually a
CTE.
nice list.
I like that's what I mean. Is like like when I went through this list, I was just mind blown because it honestly is such a variety of people that are also very close in like business sense on things they've done.
It all seems like they're here for like a common goal.
Right. Like
Yeah.
they all done stuff. Like Amy Harris, I got two more, and then we're done with
Yeah,
the
sorry,
list.
sorry.
But Amy Harris, she is statewide scholastic esports leadership as the executive director of Missouri Esports Federation and a member of the NAECAD National Advisory Board. She was a high school director for that. She represented K-12 esports pipeline. So she's someone who's probably strong just in the sense of like, this is my experience with kids across the board. In multiple states, it looks like. So, and then lastly, Todd Harris, who co-founded High Res Studios, scaled
Remind me who that is again? High
Smite.
Roast?
Smite.
Okay, okay.
Um,
Oh,
he's
that's also Rogue Company, and there was another
yeah,
one that they did, right? Okay.
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
he's now with Skillshot Media and Ghost Gaming. Speaking,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
so again, he went to an esports that quite literally helps college students, being Ghost Gaming. And he also serves as the president of the United States Esports Federation.
We have one of those?
Do
An esports federation? Does Donald Trump even know that that exists?
dude, Donald Trump doesn't even understand what gas prices are. Okay.
Yeah, that is true, brother. They are getting high. Sorry, I won't make this political. I don't even know anything about politics.
But I mean, now for everybody, the ball is the ball is rolling for this, right? We're not locked in, but they're gonna make Team USA teams. That is the goal. And the goal is to like essentially you have your pro teams. There will be a Team USA that joins these competitions that competes is the end goal.
So I'm kind of guessing it's going to be more for like we're gonna like because we're seeing there's going to be like the esports World Cup is also going to have another thing where you're gonna like didn't they just announce there's also going to be like an esports like esports World Series or something like that. I can't remember what they called it. Hold up, I can find it. I can
Look
find
it
it.
up,
I
maybe.
promise.
But the teams so far that are projected to have is Valorant, Counter-Strike, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, League of Legends. What is this? Wow. Wow. Okay, EAFC 25.
Yeah.
Football circuit. Apex, chess, and Dota 2.
Yeah, these are the games that were announced for that new the new like World Cup thing that they're doing.
And this is probably part of it. Like we're gonna have a
y-
path to pro essentially.
yeah, and I'm also thinking that maybe because we do know that esports is coming to the Olympics in this year. No.
Summer, right? Summer one?
Yeah, but when is the summer one? It's not this year, is it?
No, it's in 4 years.
Yeah. When did we just have the summer one though?
4 years ago.
Is it 2030?
Yeah, so it goes summer, 4 years, or it goes summer, 4 years, winter, 4 years, summer, right? Or is it two?
Yeah, no. It's 4 years of like it's summer, 4 years summer, but they happen every 2 years. So like we just had winter, so that means we
within
have
2
two more
years.
years until we have summer again. I
But
think.
well, I can tell you this.
The point that I'm trying to make is I think esports is supposed to come to the Olympics, so that's
Yeah.
like another thing where we would need a quote unquote Team USA Olympics, you know?
Yeah. But the thing is you practice Olympians practice their life off, like their life for it. A gold medal is literally like a salary for a while. You know what I mean?
Brother, imagine getting a gold medal in Halo, bro.
We might be able to make it happen.
It's not happening.
I'll say this: I would love to manage or coach one of those teams, like a Team USA. I would love to be in that environment. I have already sent my emails and my communications to try and talk to these people because I love this.
Yo, just a thought here. Just a thought here. ESPN is gonna need coverage
Quigley.
for Team USA esports.
Yeah, that's true. We can do it. I think we can do it.
ESPN, I'm talking to you guys right now. We need to click when you're editing this. Clip this part out. You ready? ESPN, I'm talking to you guys right now. I know you guys are looking for some people. You guys are gonna need somebody who can talk about esports.
Right here.
There's two of us right here.
Right here.
We also know some other people. We can make something happen here. You want like an NFL Today type program going on, but for esports?
We can do it.
You let us know. Let us know.
We can do it. But their schedule here is a 2-year schedule.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, like you said, right, with the like Olympics thing, for example, if it is solidified by then, May of this year is when we get our membership program. They get their membership program started. They get the K through 12, the collegiate professional esports all worked like working together.
Yep.
In June, they're going to work with educators, athletes, and partner institutions to get core principles down, right? How they want to do this from literally a path to pro. I want everybody to hear those words. Literally like a core like framework and guide to what they're doing. In October, they're going to launch the pilot for colleges and K-12 communities testing the membership model in real-world environments with real-world participants. So October 2027 is when they officially launch everything with colleges after meetings.
Was I not just talking about, sorry, I'm not trying to break the conversation. Was I just not talking about BC Gaming, that team that's supposed to be playing?
Yeah.
They just popped up on my Twitter feed. I think it's confirmed who I'm cheering for.
There it is. That's who it is.
Sorry, but yeah, no, I think that's cool that like it's like this membership type thing where they're trying to like give access to, like you say, K-12 and like because that's a like route that runs deep that really isn't I guess as like touched upon as it probably should be, you know, like there is not a lot of focus on K through 12 growth in esports.
And I think it's one of those things, like it's such an avenue where kids have to do it themselves. It's not a matter of people helping them. Kids have to do it themselves.
Well, I will say to a certain extent, there is a limiting factor of like, you know, I think a lot of it is just information based, right? Like there's a lot of schools who will not provide materials for their students to try these things because they don't think it's worth it. There are parents who don't want their children getting into this stuff because they don't think it's the right avenue or path. And I think a lot of that is because there are stereotypes and there are things that are still kind of holding back that full pursuit of esports as a career that I think a lot of, you know, the older generations still have. I mean, like I'll say, like I know in North Carolina there's a few like league type things, but one of the bigger ones I think is I call it Vessel, but I think you're just supposed to say the acronym VESL, Varsity Esports and STEM League, and it's for K-12. I think it's primarily focused like middle to high school age, which let's go ahead and make the call. I will say I think that that's a correct way to start. I don't see the reason for people in kindergarten to be trying to compete. Like that, you know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. I think middle school is like a good age to kind of introduce, and then high school is where things can kind of take off, right?
Right.
But they do like a lot of really good stuff. Like I know they host like their championships every year are like a completely free event to attend. I think they have it up in Raleigh, and it's like a really good opportunity for these students. But it's like you see these opportunities come up, but there's a lot of schools that I know of around me that, you know, there's some that are a part of it, but there's a lot of schools who haven't even taken that step to try to be a part of something like that because there's just no like backing for it.
Yeah. I mean, I have a few communications with schools in the area of wanting to do that. Where I'm like,
Of
hey,
course he does. He's a dad.
well, like I want to, like I'm like, hey, I have this background. I've done this. I've done A, B, C, and D. Why don't we start something, right? Why don't we field something? I've even talked to the community college. Why don't we field something? You already have a club. Let's make it a program. Um, because of things like this, like you don't know what kind of like avenue you could give somebody with that. And a lot, like you said, a lot of schools they don't have the knowledge, they don't know what's going on, the information.
Yeah.
Um, and the one thing I hate about South Carolina is half our schools are in the top 10 party schools in the world, so they're useless.
Hey, one of the schools right down from me, bro. They're up there too in the
but
list.
but it's
I think
like
we're right under ECU.
that's funny. But it is one of those things of like the knowledge isn't there. It's a scary avenue because I mean, how long has the NFL been a thing? How long?
I mean, more than 50 years because we're above Super Bowl 50. But like
Well,
even before Super Bowls, we
yeah,
had NFL. You know what I mean? Like it's been 60, 70 years, right?
106 years,
Holy.
and that was just the fact that it was, yeah, 1920, September 17th, 1920. Um, that's when the NFL was founded. So it's technically older because there was something before 1920, but the NFL was founded 1920. Um, but it started somewhere. Now we're not in an economy to just spawn something.
True, because gas prices are high.
Yeah, gas prices. But what Team USA is doing, I think, is an avenue to spawn our very own ESPN or our very own version of ESPN that we have. You get what I'm saying? Like our very
Well, I
own
feel
NFL, our very own, like, which I mean, we have leagues, like we have CDL, we have the Counter Strike League, the Valorant League. But I think with esports, esports should just be like a thing. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like under this Team USA, there's partnered teams right now. It's 100 Thieves, Dignitas, TSM, Space Station, FlyQuest, Cloud9, Liquid, Team Liquid, NRG, Misfits, M80, and Ghost. Of course, Ghost, because of the guy who's the president
Yep.
is part of the thing.
That
But
makes sense.
I'm actually shocked I don't see Shopify on this list. Um, but like now all these esports teams should technically have like a team because of the part of this thing should have a team in each esports and have some sort of like now they have to foster like revenue, ad revenue, some sort of like consistent, like obviously once they get the ball rolling, we're on a 2-year process here, right? They started in 2025. We're in the 2026 building blocks. But once they launch, all their alliance teams should have a team in each game that they say they're going to have a Team USA for. We're not just having a Team USA for whatever. But there are, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 colleges that are currently alliance
Yep.
with this, supporting it. And I'm going to say this for some football lovers and some basketball lovers out there. Um, West Virginia, UK, University of Kentucky, UOU is
Yeah,
one of,
yeah. UOU's been pretty huge for esports. You
right,
know,
like
just like a wide scale thing.
yeah, like Utah's really good. Georgia Tech, um, TCU's on here, Baylor's on here,
That one kind of surprised me. No offense.
Oklahoma's on here.
That's a good call. That's a good shout.
Need to talk to Kish real quick. Um,
We actually do. We actually do.
and then you have like you have Syracuse, like Of course, Maryville's on here too. Um, I don't see Fisher. I don't see. I don't see. I don't see like Winthrop. Why are you guys not biting? Okay, at an opportunity that could change esports.
Well, they might have not been asked.
You're not gonna ask two teams that make the top 5 in almost every single college league.
I mean, they're probably okay. And this is just my point of view. They're already paying pros to come play for them. Team USA is trying to give people the opportunity to reach that level, you know? It's
Well,
like why
that's what I'm saying. Like
Team USA is trying to form school teams that can take down the Winthrops, the Maryvilles, the Fishers, you
yeah,
know?
but Maryville's on here.
Well,
Syracuse,
you know what I mean.
like Syracuse just dropped that. I think it's a matter of if you're going to foster that environment, this is an avenue to start it. Yes, you can still do your pro stuff and whatnot, but join USA Esports in making a building block in collegiate esports and a professional landscape for students across to be like, I can do. Like, could you imagine what is being said at these colleges right now? No offense to our Halo guys, they probably have no idea. They probably have no idea.
Yeah.
But
Oh, they definitely. I mean, you think they're talking to the Halo players?
no, they're not. I've talked to Priz and I've talked to Alonzi. That ain't happening.
They don't even know. They don't even know that Halo exists, brother. These guys are Counter-Strike players.
It's true. But it's
Halo, they
just
can make those.
right. But it's one of those things where I think this is huge, right? A new Halo comes out, and let's say this is booming, then Halo can just naturally boom because there is a path to pro outside of losing sleep, you know? And I think that's what I'm most excited for, right? These colleges, these esports teams are doing something to, and we literally, let me tell you, bro, I was like, they stole my idea because we literally talked about this. There has to be a path to pro. There has to be an avenue coming from any form of esports into a pro team. And they literally did it.
Can I just say something about this though? And this is just like because I don't want to be the guy who's always like, "Ah, my glass is half full or my glass is half empty." I mean, like this is not really going to be like, but I do want to say like words are only great once action has been made on them, you know? And so I want this to be really good for the future of esports and for the future of these players who are coming up and trying to make this something for
Right.
themselves. But at the same time, until we see them actually do something, I can't like I haven't taken a full bite yet, you know?
Yeah.
The hook's dangling. I'm like nibbling a little bit, but I haven't chomped on, you know?
Hey, I'm just saying, Todd Harris graduated from UNC. No.
I'm on.
um, I'm just, and everybody can call me faded. They can call me like overhyped for this stuff. I really like. I think this is exactly what we've kind of talked about happening and what we've wanted. Um, in a really broad sense, having a team USA, but because I mean, like, how long have the Olympics been going on?
Oh, I mean, long time.
2,700 years.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm saying. There was a team for each country at some point once they started doing this whole like host cities and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The first modern Olympics took place in 1896. There you go. Um, so from 1896, we had country teams. Before we had the NFL, before you know what I mean? Before we had these huge leagues, the Olympics were a thing, and that's you know something. So this Team USA and Esports World Cup, like I think these are avenues that are being built. Can we stop having them in Saudi and pick other countries so they're more
No.
accessible to the public?
No.
Hey, Japan had 16,000 people watching Apex. Okay,
No.
Call of Duty in Saudi had 3. Okay.
3 people?
No, 3,000.
Oh, brother. Well, I mean, it's COD, bro. COD versus Apex. Like, respectfully,
I'm just
Apex is a very fun comp game to watch.
That's true. That's true. But I just kind of want to see it grow. Um, and I'm glad you reminded me of it. Um,
By accident.
by accident. Yes, by accident. Thank God he pulled out the iPad. Um,
It's what it's here for.
it,
Why is my camera doing this now? It was doing so well the entire episode.
so proud of it. I think it's an avenue we've wanted, and I think for like me and you, for example, to be an avenue that
Yep.
we can honestly tackle, latch onto, and grow with now. Um,
Mhm.
I don't know. This is going to be cool. Wow, somebody
I agree.
tweeted asking for please post the source of the
What?
funding. Someone posted for the
Oh,
USA esports. Please
that's
reveal the source of funding. Yeah,
that's
college.
actually a valid point.
Yeah, it's called people paying to go to college, and they're putting all the money into that. But I mean, that's all I have for that side. We'll give you a quick rundown for College Halo, and then we'll cut it. So per sources, and by sources I mean the members list in College Halo Discord, it's looking like, look at you, kind of,
We're back.
you're getting there.
We're back.
But it's looking like we won't be seeing some Penn State games for the rest of the season.
Yeah, there's potential in that statement.
Yeah, so their captain is no longer in the Discord. I mean, everybody can see it. It's on the list. Now, does that mean the matches won't be played? Who knows, right? Like we technically don't know. They could still happen. There was some beef being created due to scheduling issues, but does that mean they won't play? I don't know. Um, I would hate for them not to play. I know in our prediction we don't have them moving, going into like the Osiris League. We have them in the other league. Um,
We had them pretty low in the other league.
yeah, but I also don't know what that means for Elite. Like, it would then become like, let's say they don't play anymore, it then becomes a 9-team Osiris League and an 8-team the other league.
They should let me and you play.
Just me and you.
Yep, we just like 2v4 the entire bottom league. We just see how it goes.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, at that point, yeah, let us in.
I feel like we win more games than Penn State. Just saying.
Have they won one?
I think they've FF'd every game.
No, they played one, I think.
Oh, they probably lost it.
I think it was
Why
against,
am I dogging on Penn State?
I don't know. But I just, I hope the tension in the air gets clear, and it's a matter of, I get it's difficult for college students, okay? And I get where Halo's at, but we mainly just want you to have fun. You know what I mean? We don't, who cares about, you know, what the outcome is? We mainly want you guys to have fun, join the league, and maybe find a passion that you didn't have. Literally how Ben got here was come have fun. You might find a passion that you didn't know you had. And look at him now. He's a caster for College Halo. We're doing this podcast. We duo, we play games all the time. Like, who would have thought? But like, that's the whole point. And if Penn State listens to this, that's the whole point, guys. We just want you to have fun.
It's all about the experiences, man.
Yeah, and like just communicate with your team and figure out when they're available. You know, maybe that's where I get a little confused, because we had a team that was national. We had somebody in North Dakota, Alabama, Florida. Me and you are in the Carolinas. So it's like we had to, and we worked off of the East, Eastern Standard Time, and we had to figure it out. You know what I mean? It's like, what are our times to play? And I always communicated with the opponents, being like, "Hey, when do like?" Mason never answered me half the time. Okay,
That's true. Fisher blows at scheduling.
but we still played them. You know, we still figured it
We could
out.
have FF'd them.
We almost did. I mean, but it's just guys. It's a scheduling conflict. It's not
Yeah,
that
dude.
personal.
Oh, it's personal.
Oh, is it? You think
No,
it's
it's
personal?
not. It's
It's not that personal to get upset about it. More or less, like I understand the frustration, and it's fine to vent your frustrations. We're adults, at least I think we are. Um, just schedule something. Figure it out. Schedule the match and play the game. Your match might be 30 minutes, and then you can move on. I think we did a 30-minute match one time, so
did we?
I think so. I think we did, but
I wouldn't put it past us.
I wouldn't either. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much on College Halo. Like once we figure that out, or once we get an actual, we'll kind of see if these next 2 weeks. I'm kind of looking at the schedule. Um, they're not crazy matches, but we'll see like the next 2 weeks if they do show up as an FF due to no communication, they're obviously not playing.
Yeah.
Um,
That is very true. That is very true.
which is whatever. You know, not able to commit to it or whatever. But we'll see in the next coming weeks what the outcome is. I hope they play, and I hope we still have the 18 teams. But it is what it is.
It
Anything
is
else on your mind?
what it is. No, I
No.
mean, I'm 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 hyped to kind of see Halo be back a little bit. There'll be a little bit of something to watch. I do think it's going to be funny if I'm right on the whole. Like, there's not going to be an area to actually watch, like main stage wise. It's just all going to be side PCs or side Xboxes, as I should say. So time will tell. On the side of USA esports, time will also tell. I think it's really going to depend on what they can show us. I mean, really, I do believe that actions speak much louder than words, and like once we actually see them
Right.
do some of the things that I don't want to say things that they're promising, but things that they're kind of
Alluding
showing
to.
off that they're here for, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but we will see. We will see. But yeah, no, I mean, pretty good episode, honestly. Because like when I came into this, I thought we were just going to be talking about how DreamHack wasn't going to have chairs.
I mean, you blew it out the water, Fred. You made my brain work, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I was about to say, like, I guess my accidental mention of Fisher just brought everything to life, you know.
yeah. Um, and for everybody listening, I want you guys to hear me tell Ben this. I need you to count to 3 after we say bye before you cut it off.
Okay, okay. Sorry, guys. Apparently, I have been cutting it way too early, and that is on me.
Yeah, you don't
That is
actually
on me.
hear me say like peace or anything. It's always Ben says bye and then I'm cut off.
Cut me off on the prediction show. It sounds like it's my turn.
I guess so. That would be your double up there. But
Fair enough. Fair enough.
everybody go follow us on YouTube or subscribe to us on YouTube. Our prediction shows and podcasts go up there as well as on Spotify. Whoa. Need a drink.
I do too. I do too.
Join our Discord. It is a community Discord. We are growing. We want to get to the point where we can host events there. But there are plans of certain events going to be or trying to happen, but we just want to grow the community first. And then subscribe to us on Twitch and follow us on Twitch, where we do go live some days with the prediction show, and hopefully Ben will start streaming here soon. But yeah, that's it for me. Anything, Ben?
That's also going to be it for me. We are looking forward to the road. Well, we still have DreamHack Birmingham coming up, but afterwards to the road to Atlanta. Hopefully, it's going to be an absolute banger of an event. Banksy, any final words as we close it out for episode 6
Yeah,
of
there we
season
go.
3?
Yeah, no, that's it for me. I'm good.
All right, we will catch you guys in the next one. Later.
Peace.